the order to please rise for the pledge to the flag. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is approval of the agenda. Does anyone have anything they'd like to add or alter on the agenda?
If there's no amendments or additions, I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Support.
Moved and supported.
Who are we going to use for?
Whoever.
To approve the agenda as presented. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. The next item is approval of the minutes for the September 12th meeting.
Motion move to approve the minutes of the September 12th meeting as submitted.
I'll support that.
Moved and supported to approve the minutes for the September 12th meeting as submitted. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. The next item is financial report.
We began the month with $65,021.58. We took in receipts of $80,438.44, and we made disbursements in the amount of $26,040.94, leaving us with an ending balance in the general fund of $119,419.08.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the financial report as submitted.
Support.
Moved and supported to accept the financial report as submitted. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, just, I like how you set in a reverse cascade. It's nice to do. I always check it longhand. It's always nice.
I'm just fiddle-de-ding about it.
That's all.
Any other discussion?
Keep my math skills sharp.
Good.
Hearing none, we'll call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. We have no correspondence for you this month. Moving on to old business, item A is the grant, acquisition grant we have pending before the state. We got our evaluation, and Karen, the person that prepared it, she made 4 or 5 changes and resubmitted it at the deadline. So we'll know in December.
Okay. Can you explain where he says about water trails? We didn't get no points for that.
Well, because it's not a water trail, because it's not open, because of the log jams right now. Well, we got a letter from the Blue Waves thing, saying that it's projected to be, and China's going to be working on it, and we're going to work on it to get it open out through to St. Clair River. But as of today, even though for some reason, the only thing I couldn't figure out was why Richmond's on there for a, what is it, a wellhead or something for the water thing. I said, they don't have any water. But anyway, but that's the reason.
Okay, so there's a big old log jam down in...
Well, there's dozens of them.
Yeah, those darn...
I know, but you would think that their reasoning would be the same as ours. We get this grant and we proceed with things. One thing is going to naturally lead to another, which we hope is going to be a solution for this log jam. The log jam's never going to get fixed if people along the waterway don't have grants to do this sort of thing. So,
Right.
whatever,
I'm going to say, let's get that on.
It's a merry-go-round. It's a merry-go-round.
Well, yes, it
But
is.
currently, we're not part of the water trail because of that reason. There's a reason that the county hasn't put a kayak launch in Columbus Park, because of the log jams. Okay, because they have a huge log jam over there. And we have some in Casco. And China has some, but when you get to the East China border, from there it's open all the way. So that is part of that blue trail thing. So, but as of today, we are not a member of it.
I blame those darn beavers.
Beavers?
The Emerald Ash Borer is the one that got us.
Them too.
Yeah.
They should have reported because they're from China.
No one has an objection, well, you have something you wanted to say?
I was just curious what the criteria is to be part of the water trail. I mean, does it have to be so much footage of, or is it a direct connect?
I don't know the specifics, other than it has to be something that can be traveled by something like a kayak or a canoe.
I mean, I just wonder if there was like a distance to say that it's.
Sure. Or like from, you have to have two, at least let's say Columbus had one and we had one, so that's a water trail between
Yeah,
the
Two
two parts.
places.
yeah,
Yeah.
1,000 feet or,
And
yeah.
can it be I says, I take it this water trail, they can't have no obstructions, it has to be,
Yeah,
Well, it has to be, you have to be able to go
it
down.
has to be navigable.
so
By
no
some-
portages over logs and so.
I think if there was some continuity in the
It's-
portage, that would be a problem, but there really isn't any continuity.
And it's not just the Bell River. If you look at the map of the blue line for the blue ways or whatever it is, there's all kinds of them.
Sure,
But Bell River is small and the log jams really hold it up,
right.
so. So anyway, we'll know in December.
Fingers crossed.
The score wasn't great, but it would have been nice, it would have been about, it went on, what was it, a 500 point?
Yeah.
It was a 500 point scoring.
I thought St. Clair County was part of the metro area.
Well, they're part of SEMCOG.
Well, I thought we were part of the Detroit metro area, the like 7 counties, don't we get points for that? We didn't get nothing for that.
And it's 500 point evaluation, we got 240. Everybody said, you know, it would have been nice if it was 300, but some of the things you have no control over. One of them is, are you in the inner city? No. So we're not getting any points on that one. And the one thing that was surprising was our median income is in the top 1/3. If it was in the bottom third, you've got
That didn't
some
surprise us.
points. So some of the things you have no say over. And
People are making
Everybody
too
quit
much
their job.
money, just quit.
there you go.
We're all,
So
put in for unemployment, we'll be fine.
we'll see what happens. Okay, moving on, item B, the Neighborhood Watch Program. Mr. Baumgarten is here. He's trying to get that going. You want to give us a quick report, Wayne?
Thursday night, 7 o'clock, I'm having St. Clair County Sheriff out here, he's gonna be speaking about it, getting us started, telling us what to do, and also having a couple speakers coming from China Township, give their input. They just started over there about a year or so ago. They can maybe tell us some ins and outs, what works, what don't work. So hopefully have a good turnout.
So it's 2 days from today, this Thursday, 7 o'clock, right here.
How's that gonna work?
We're meeting in the lunchroom for the
Oh, I got
Oh,
Yeah, I told him I had to get out.
You told
Hopefully
who to
we'll be
get
able
out?
to it doesn't look like a long meeting.
The
Hopefully we'll
CPA
join
to
you.
get out?
Yeah, we'll be here when you get done, you
Hey,
can come in and
make
join
those
us.
ones.
Probably.
I'd like to just, they'll be interested to hear from the sheriff what they have to say about like these break-ins, if it's like because of the opioid addiction, because that drives a lot of crime.
I've seen the sheriff and state driving down the road, so yeah, it's nice.
Well, and as I was driving around locally in Casco, you know, I noticed Richmond schools, I choose Richmond for education. Couldn't the neighborhood watch make up similar little signs that the people in the township can post in their front yards? So that any outsider coming through here thinking it's an easy mark, are gonna see these signs and be deterred.
it's worth a try.
I mean, if the township is willing to help push Wayne's suggestion on this neighborhood watch program,
You could ask the sheriff if there's any other communities doing that, is it beneficial?
right,
Not.
Yeah.
Information's the main thing,
right.
and
Networking.
and then getting it out in social networks, so people know if there's something to look for, what's going on.
Correct.
And the sheriff's department, I don't think has been giving out the information as good as they even did years ago. So that
I'm
was,
gonna be here Thursday, Wayne. We're gonna pick them bones dry. Okay, you and me.
okay. Okay. Moving on, new business, item A, lawnmower purchase. We got an old lawnmower that was bad 5 years ago and it's worse today. We have a resident that we hired to mow our lawn, and he's been using his own mower here because the old one's so bad. So I kind of looked into it and to see what the neighboring townships pay for the service and what it would cost for a mower. We got a bid from Zimmer's for an Exmark Quest mower for $29.99. So I scoured the ads for a few weeks, and I see other brands for like $2,800 to $3,400. Columbus Township told me that it costs them about $3,000 just to mow the cemetery.
This will last you 20+ years, this mower. It's Exmark, they're good mowers.
So my recommendation is that, yeah, we purchase an Exmark.
Zero turn?
Yep, it's a zero turn. I have the book for it in the office. I mean, it's not the, it's only a 42 inch because that's all you can get between
Sure.
the stones and the cemetery.
I almost considered buying this one, but I went to high grade just this past summer.
So, but it's a local company and they do all the warranty and service work right there.
Zimmers do excellent work.
So that's my recommendation.
I make a motion that we buy the Exmark Quest 42 inch, 24 and a half horsepower Exmark mower from Zimmer Sales and Service for a cost of $2,999.
Support.
Moved and supported. Purchase the Exmark from Zimmers for $29.99. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, we'll make that up within 3-4 years of that, saving on cost.
Okay.
Well, and when you hire a lawn service, they do the bare bones of what they have to do.
Yep.
Dennis is very meticulous, he's very picky,
This mower will easily
and he
last,
does a very good job.
this will easily last us 20-25 years.
Okay, any other discussion? Have a roll call vote, please.
Okay, Dan,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Pat, yes. Bill,
Aye.
and Colleen.
Yes.
Okay, moving on, the next item is the snow removal contract. Every year we contract for snow removal. I got a price from the company that's been doing it for us for about 10 years. The price is the same as last year. It's a seasonal price that from November through April. They do what it takes, and they're very good at it. The price is $1,800, which is exactly what we paid last year. And it is what it is, if you're interested. They haven't, the last time we took it out for bids, which was a number of years ago, we couldn't get anybody else to bid on it because when it snows, they all head for Detroit to get all the stores and banks and stuff. Then they don't get out here till noon. So I think in the last 5 years, one time that it wasn't all done by 9 in the morning. So,
That's one push or 20, same price.
yep.
Yep.
So
You don't find many guys that'll even bid.
No.
global warming's
Yeah.
killing us and he loves it. So, so we need a motion.
I make a motion to accept Early Bird Burl's bid for $1,800 for November through April.
Support.
Moved and supported to accept the snow removal bid from Early Bird Earls in the amount of $1,800. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll have a roll call vote, please.
Yes. Colleen,
Yes.
Bill,
Aye.
Pat, yes. Joe,
Yes.
and Dan.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Item C, Parkland Rental Extension. The last 2 years, we've rented almost 50 acres of parkland to a local farmer. And in the agreement, it says that he has to let us know by, I don't know, October, November, whatever. And he did, and he wants to rent it again. And it's the same price as last year. Actually, farm rental has not really gone up the last 2 years because the price of soybeans and corn has gone down appreciably. So the price is $3,221.
I move that we consummate the contract with Robert Campo, representing RC Farms, for the rental of the farmland.
I'll support that.
Moved and supported to approve the extension for 1 year of the rental agreement with RC Farms. Is there any discussion?
In future years, if he switches to medical marijuana, will we think about increasing the? Just kidding.
How many acres is that?
93.
Well, we own 97, we rented 50, but when he registered with the soil conservation, they said there was 4 acres that wasn't on their map, so he had to apply for a wetland determination, even though it's not a wetland. So he can't work those 4 acres, and that might take 4 or 5 years to get that determination. So originally, we rented it for $3,500, but we discounted 8% because of that. So he's at like 46 acres. Did we vote yet?
Nope.
No.
Any other discussion on that? Have a roll call vote, please.
Dan,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Pat, yes, Bill,
Aye.
and Colin.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Item D, phone system. Phone system was acting up. We thought maybe there was a chance that it was the surge protector. We got a surge protector and then it died. So I put in your update, you know, the steps we took. And we had a gentleman come out, has a company up by Port Yarn, and he put in it's an updated version. It's not the same as what was in there, because the one that was in there was way over 20 years old. And so he put in a rebuilt one, and 2 hours labor, and the total cost was $590. What? We need a motion. We're going to pay the man.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say 590 or 490?
I make a motion, we pay the
$590.
amount of $590 to GF Communication LLC for the cost of the telephone system repair here in the hall.
Support.
Okay, moved and supported to pay the bill from JF Communications for telephone repair in the amount of $590. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll have a roll call vote, please.
Colleen,
Yes.
Bill,
Aye.
Pat, yes, Joe,
Yes.
and Dan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item E, purchase of a copier.
Hey.
Yeah, well, our copier passed on.
How old was that? It was a good copier.
Well, we had it since 11, and it was
2000.
2 years old when we got it.
You know, I thought that was that massive old thing that was,
Which one?
I think it was like
Cannon?
yeah, the big thing that we had down there, I think it was there when Carter was president.
This one had.
This is a different one.
So anyway,
That was the refrigerator.
there you go. So we looked at the options, and we got some prices, and Premier, who is our current maintenance provider, matched the best offer. So we have a price of $4,447 for the copier, and a maintenance agreement of .005
No.
for the black and whites and .045 for the color.
Does it tie into your network
yeah.
Yeah.
as a network printer?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh, good.
So it's a scanner.
everything.
Okay.
Just like what
Well, we didn't
fax.
get the fax because we don't want to use it for the fax.
Faxes are going out of style.
Well, and I don't want to leave it on all the time, even though it goes in the standby.
And we got a fax.
Okay.
And you can use your computer as a fax.
And,
So unfortunately, we couldn't place the order until the board approved it. We didn't get the prices until last Thursday. So we would have had to have a special meeting.
Well, next time this happens,
So-
I think we need a special meeting.
If it would have been a week, yeah, but
Yeah.
it was Thursday when we got the
Well,
first.
if you would have gone along with me when we knew it was dying 2 weeks ago, you know, we could have had a special meeting and we could have had our copier.
You didn't need a
No
special meeting.
recriminations.
Yeah,
We just
that's-
go
Nevertheless,
forward.
is the
nevertheless, I make a motion to accept Premier's offer.
Support.
Moved and supported to accept the price and maintenance agreement with Premier Business
Did you
Products.
support Dan?
Yes.
Any discussion?
Now,
I'd like to make a statement as an employee. Had the full board been present during the copier fiasco,
Was that
things
bad?
would be, yes, it was rather embarrassing. And so I just really don't want to ever be, have this township board represented the way it was.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Well, the next time we do have them is at the hall here, if there's like an equipment malfunction or that, feel free to call special meeting. I'll be
Right.
willing to help.
No matter what it costs. And I know that's the reason you don't like to call special meetings, because of cost.
Well, I was only gonna buy you one day though.
No.
No, that's not
No,
accurate,
no.
Bill.
We did not have this price till last Thursday. So you had to have at least 18 hours, so it would have been a Friday meeting.
But
Please let's vote on it, vote on it.
Yep, and we need the roll call vote.
I'll let it go.
Roll call vote.
Okay, Dan,
Yes.
Joe.
Yes.
Pat, yes. Bill
All right.
and Colin.
yes.
Do you guys get to take that old one out to the field?
The what?
I should have taken the old one out to the field last week.
We'll load it up for you.
That discussion with
Got your truck?
Make a good place for fish. And a pond.
Down that office space, they did that with that copy machine. They took it out to the field and they just beat it up because it was doing them kind of.
There, on YouTube,
It
there,
maybe
Save some time on that, so that they can do that. We'll document it, it will be awesome.
That would be fun.
Take it out there right now, come on.
he didn't like, he sat down, he had his machine gun, he would start shooting.
That's right. Target practice.
There you go.
I don't know, I'm using machine gun.
On that maintenance agreement, in the future, if something like that does happen, do they bring you a rental during the repair?
He can,
Okay.
yes.
That's a good question.
Mentioned that he can do with a rental.
Yeah, yeah.
We get very good service from Craig Zimmerman, very good.
Okay, moving on. Next item is payment of the bills.
If there's no questions, I would like to make a motion to accept pay the bills as presented.
Support.
Moved and supported to pay the bills. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I roll call vote.
Okay. There'll be Colleen,
Yes.
Bill,
Aye.
Pat, yes. Joe
Yes?
and Dan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Moving on, citizens' comments. This is your opportunity to address the board. Comments or questions? We request you give you your name for the record, but it's not mandatory. So everybody likes to address the board, now is your shot. No?
Such a rowdy group.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I was the little girls over there, the cute little girls, I was about their age when my dad, as bill inspector, had to come in here and report, he had to report monthly his activity as bill inspector, and I'd be sitting right over on the bench while he got this room looked huge.
And were you as
back
well behaved?
I was.
Oh.
Without computer games, I'm sure.
No, the board was quite interesting back then, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
We have very
Oh, that
well-behaved
was
youth
before
in this
Mark Paul.
township. Yes, we do.
That was the Deaches and Winnie Beth Stern, and
I make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
Moved and supported to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Stand adjourned.
Aye.
Somebody get over there.